Hello and welcome to the Judging of Dead Messengers. This is recording is going. Thank you for making this game. Let's start. Or let's start the time at 2. My bad. In the dark of the night, the princess disappeared. Grey days followed as the greater kingdom and her king were thrown into a haze of anxiety and fear. This is an interesting RTP tiles mixed with some drawings. They don't necessarily fit with each other, but hey, it's fun to have custom sprites. From that fear comes desperation, but from that desperation, hope. Hope a band of heroes might rescue her and restore the land's sanity. Oh, it's nighttime. However, these are not those heroes. These are Fighter and Magus. Fighter and Magus, they're supposed to impart the quest to our heroes, but mediocre weather slows them both. You were supposed to rent the horses. You were supposed to save money so that I could rent horses. You told me you're better at cheating at cards, provided my opponent doesn't have a better hand than I do. You're an abysmal bluffer. You're a slow walker. You're a slow walker, which right now is a worse thing to be. We still have another 9 miles. Do we even know if they'll actually be in this tavern? The last tavern said they would be. And the tavern before that said they'll be at the one prior. We don't know where they are, but we know where they might be, and that's all we have to go on for tonight. I'm sure the princess, wherever she might be, would appreciate the ambiguity. Wait. Now who's a slow walker? What did you say? It's kind of plain. I don't really know. Are they walking on a very long, extremely straight, stretch of cliff? Or I said move or die, Stonefoot. No, before that. You're a crap gambler and a worse messenger. You said that wherever the princess might be. I did. And prior I said wherever the heroes might be. Boundless insight, let's keep walking. Don't you understand what this means? Enlighten me, my ears are eager. It means we have exactly just as much of a chance as finding the princess in the black Canopy Forest as we do find the adventures we were actually supposed to give the quest to. Actually, I think what it means is that you're delusional. Okay, where are we going with this? And if we find the princess first, which statistically we're practically guaranteed to at this point, we can reap all the rewards, or we can walk another 9 miles to a tavern they won't actually be in. You have your moments, few moments, but moments. Okay, they're jabbing each other a lot, but what are we actually supposed to be doing? What's that supposed to mean? It means the Black Canopy Forest is back the way we came. Does it? What do you mean? Why would it mean that? I don't understand the logic. There is a lot of quips back and forth, but I don't understand why it would be back the way we came. No, I'll steal my scheme or my scheme of my glory. You wouldn't dream of it. Oh no. Dead messengers. Press anything to continue. Okay, I will admit that I don't quite know what all that was about. It didn't seem to have any particular purpose to it, but it just was like a bit of jabs back and forth, and then actually it's back the way we came, but I don't really get the logic between it. Is this it? Probably. Irrespective of what's important is that we're already some steps ahead of anyone else on this rescue mission. Why? What's happening? Too true. Where do we think the princess is? Good question. That's not an answer. Why are they always arguing back and forth like this? They're not really getting anywhere. If I was a betting man, you aren't. I'd say she must be behind wherever the largest meanest monster is situated. Sounds reasonable. Now we only need to find said monster, along with a weapon good enough to kill it. It just seems this dialogue is very argumentative, but without seemingly any momentum going forward. You find Holy Lashing Blade. Okay. These sprites are okay. They're quite nice, but even if they don't fit with the graphics around it. You find Harbinger. Okay. Buh. Welcome in, Spidky. Buh. Welcome to this stream. How you doing, by the way? How's it going? Flower guards pierced with pollen eyes through the thoroughfare is found. The jewel behind there does it lies which... Sorry, I don't quite understand what this means, developer, because it's like, yeah, it's a tree. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Probably something stupid. You played a 33 and Lurk in the Shadows? Good, have a good time doing that. I'm really glad that game's doing really well, the clear obscure stuff. I want to play it when I'm finished with everything else in my life I need doing, to be honest. But yeah, it sounds really good. I don't really know why that tree's there. So you played my game last stream. Glad you enjoyed it. That's really good. That's awesome. I'm glad I enjoyed it too. I don't even know which game that was. Which game was it, Mr. Spice 64? Also, welcome to chat. I'm going to be posting all the VODs with full reviews to each page. I just haven't got around to it. You find vile blood. Okay. Nice. They have done diagonal sprites too. It's pretty boot up sequence. Oh yeah, that was a really good game. Yeah, well done. I don't know if it was your first game or not, but nevertheless, it was solid. Very solid. Fighter. Oh, this has got mushrooms all up the tail. Okay, no magic item to use. Just attack, I guess. The Magus has these. So here's the thing. It says, is here. Conjure a spark of fire, but is it on one target or is it many? And what is the type? You know, I don't know. I guess these are both just, yeah, they're just one, okay, one enemy. Oh no. What's going on? Oh. Oh, loading error, failed to load. Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, it's failing to load. This is a game-breaking error within the first 10 minutes. I think this might be a disqualification. I'll try again. Because if this happens on every battle, I think this does technically qualify as a game-breaking error. I'm really sorry to say. Because if I can't use magic... Oh, it happens when I use any spell. Yeah, no, I failed to load animation state down 1. I'm really sorry to say, I think this does provide means for a disqualification. That's at least how I see it right now, is because within the first 10 minutes and it is game breaking. Ah, that's a shame. This game had a lot going for it. Well, it had some things going for it for sure, but yeah, if I can't, like, I would consider it game breaking if I can't use the mage's magic when that is a central. I'll check my polish document. 1 second. I'll just pause the timer, and I'll check what my polish document I've been given says about this kind of thing. I believe, to my understanding, it is a stop playing instant disqualification. Sadly, let me try. Let me try and see. RPG jam judging. I'm looking at the official document. Polish. Any crash within... Oh, any crash or soft lock on a required map within the first 10... Oh, actually, any game-breaking bug within the first 10 minutes is a full DQ, no score. Ah, yes. Okay. I'm really sorry to say, I believe that is a DQ for this game. I'm just writing it down. Unfortunately, a DQ not due to a game-breaking crash when trying to use any magic spell with the magic user. File missing. That's really unfortunate, because yeah, it did look really good. Okay. Well, let's restart this one, and I'll give my overall thoughts. Let's actually, I'll try and play without using magic spells, but it's already disqualified, but I'm just going to see and give you feedback on what is there, just as as an optional sort of, oh, even when they gnaw, so even when they, yeah, when not just when a magic user uses, when certain characters use skills. And this might be because when you deploy it, you've used the option that has like remove unused like resources, but then what it unintentionally does, it also removes resources that are referenced by things like scripts and such that you might be using. So unfortunately, yeah, that would mean a DQ nonetheless. Oh, wow. Dead Messengers. What I will say is I liked the way that the sprites looked. I liked the little weapon animations. The dialogue was a bit too snappy in my opinion. They were just kind of coming at each other continually. But overall, because I just wanted them to be a little less unnecessarily bratty. I think that was to an unrealistic degree, but I liked the general concept of it, and I wanted to continue because the battlers looked cool, and I liked the idea of using a warrior and a mage to fight through things. It's just it's a shame that there was game breaking bugs, missing resources in there. So let me see if it's my fault. Hopefully not. I'll re extract this what was it? Dead messengers. Yeah, I'll re-extract this dead messengers zip file and see if it was my fault. I don't think it was. No, yeah, because I'll check the overall file size. It's 235 megabytes, and the one that I extracted was also 235. Yeah, so I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. Replace all the files. Yeah. Okay, so that is my view of that game, and thank you so much for submitting it, but I do believe it is disqualified. Keep being awesome, keep making games. It is a tragedy, and I'm sorry that it had to happen, but I hope that in future it doesn't happen, and yeah, you're awesome. You're awesome. Cheers.